Since 2006, when I first met Ron Henry, and I was able to be a part of B2G covering the event. And I've seen just the rapid growth. I know the growth from 2000 to 2006, but I've really seen it take off. And as recruiting has picked up, as training has picked up, there's a bunch of new people that are coming around all over the state. But B2G is still the top dog. You get kids from Northern California flying down every weekend. You get kids from Southern California that every weekend they're there. The kids from Central California. And B2G is not just a name that people in Southern California know about. They know about them all around the West Coast. And from their humble camps at Cal Lutheran a few years ago to now being at UCLA and at Tennessee, coming to UNLV 2 years in a row and winning the West Championship at the Badger 7-on-7. Seeing these guys that 5-6 years ago you saw them when they were high schoolers, that fresh out of high school, still trying to find their way to football players. 2-3 weeks from now, Akeem Mayers and Raheem Moore are going to be drafted to the NFL. You see a guy like Dennis Dixon who's playing for the Super Bowl champs Pittsburgh Steelers. You got guys like Matt Ware that are still playing the league, Steve Smith, and so they've got the credibility, they've got the history, they've got the background of guys that nowadays these kids are watching the NFL, these kids are watching on Sundays. They've seen the success that those guys had as high schoolers into college and into the NFL, and they want to be a part of that. They don't just have to go to events to get the exposure. They can go to B2G each weekend because it carries a lot of cachet, it carries a lot of credibility with those events because of the history of the players that B2G's put out the last decade. And I think that it's only getting stronger. They've always been a step or two ahead of the game, and they continue to be a step or two ahead of the game, and that's why they can come to Vegas and win titles each year. But more importantly, these players are growing as football players are growing as student athletes, and I think that's what the guys at B2G really appreciate the most, is that they're not just making good football players, but they're making good men out of it. And for my money, for my job, for what I do, I can't think of a better place to go each week, each summer than B2G, because I know there's going to be great players, there's going to be great kids, and there's going to be great success stories that come from it.